Tonight, all of this goes on to that. Wish me luck. Last night I attempted to do a video of the installation of the exhaust on the 69 Boss 302. Didn't go well. Now, I've probably done hundreds of exhaust systems over the years, from working in general service garage to doing restoration work like this. So I'm not a stranger to putting exhaust on a car. It took me 4 hours to put this exhaust on this car. In the middle of filming, the camera died. It was probably a good thing, because I would have had to bleep out most of it anyway from all the choice words I've been saying while I was putting the exhaust on. I do realize I am getting older, and maybe a little grumpier too, but I know how to do exhaust, and it shouldn't take me 4 hours to do it. I will say I did have to use the original muffler that came with the car, so I had to modify that to work with the exhaust. But I had done that previously. I had to stretch, in order to make things fit, had to stretch the pipes because they were too small. Things wouldn't fit into each other. Everything was just too tight. The pipes were too long. There were some major issues with the exhaust. It just wasn't made well. I've used this exhaust in the past on another car, a 67 GT500 I did last winter. It was okay. It didn't fit real well, but it fit much better than the one on this one did. Again, that one had to be modified as well to work in the car. So I'm not going to say who built the exhaust. I'm not here to disparage them. Faults can be made when you're manufacturing something, and maybe it was just a one-off deal, but this one was a mess. Well, for some reason, the cameras decided to shut off while I was putting the H-pipe up. There it is. Let's try this one. And this one. Looks like the battle resumes tonight with this car.
Truer words were never spoken.
Now it's time for the mid pipes. And the ride on the struggle bus continues. Let me explain the problem with this here. Everything's so tight under this car, these pipes running all the way out over the rear, it gives you very little room to maneuver the pipe into position. I've done these enough times to know this is going to be a struggle, and it is. Here I am again. But I just keep going, because nobody's going to do it but me. I always say I'm going to do it, but I'm never able to. If you can, you should do this. Put the exhaust on your car, especially the dual exhaust, without the rear on. The rear is the whole thing that's fighting me the whole way through. Alright, son of a bitch. Let's see if the expander will do it. Oh boy. We're there. All right. 35 minutes to get 2 pipes on an H pipe. No good. Okay. I also wanted to throw this in here about the exhaust. I noticed when I was cleaning the sticker off of the H-pipe that there was another sticker next to the sticker that was placed on by the company that was selling it. This could be something that was totally out of their control. They bought from another wholesaler who made the pipes. They relabeled them, a reseller, and sold them out. So I'm not hanging blame on anybody for it because I don't know who originally made the pipes. But it's just something to be aware of when you're shopping for pipes and you're looking at these pipes. You know, these things are made by hand sometimes. Guys use the old books with the old calculations on them and the measurements and everything like that that tell them how to make the pipes. Maybe a mistake gets made here and there. That's all I'm saying. But at any rate, that's something to be aware of. Here is the look at the install of the exhaust on 69 Boss 302. That'll need a little bit of an adjustment. Again, that'll need a little bit of an adjustment, which is only natural, and especially after I drive the car. The heat from the engine will warm the exhaust. Things will move. I'll have to retighten, adjust. It's tight. And you know, this is the original muffler of the car. Crazy as that may seem, hard to see it up in there, but a couple old dents and stuff like that. But the reproduction exhaust sort of fits okay with this muffler. I had to do modifications to the muffler and open up around all 4 of those pipes where the inlet and then the tail pipes come out on both sides to fit the pipes in that were made for the car, the reproduction stuff. It's a little larger than the original, which could also have been part of my problem last night with the installation. We used hangers, Scott Fuller. That guy does an excellent job with his reproductions, with his exhaust and exhaust components. Those are his clamps. All his mounting hardware. It was late last night. I didn't tighten these. I'll do that now. But the H-pipe fit was okay. It's always tight through this area with the Z-bar and the clutch linkage. That side up there was a breeze. There we go. Fix this now because I know this thing's gonna rattle and annoy the heck out of me.